Hi guys, we are back. We're doing a double feature tonight. Last week we were not able to do a video because I was sick. So we're doing last week's and this week's in one video. So we're back for Marguerite Miller collage challenge. And let me just say, I feel like an absolute idiot. And Sam, you may join me in this. Did you realize that this challenge has its own hashtag?
No.
I didn't either. I was watching some videos last night and I was like, wait a minute.
Is that what those are? I thought it was just number because, I'm a millennial and that sign means number to me.
Yep. It's actually a hashtag. So if you go on YouTube and you hashtag 2024 CW and then 22 for week 22 or 23 for week 23, it's going to link you to all the creators on YouTube that have done week 22's collage.
Well, dang, the more you know.
I had no idea. So I'm going to go back to week 1 and put all the hashtags in the thumbnails. I mean, in the descriptions for all the ones we've already done. But yeah, I'm like, wow. Wow.
Wow.
Feel a little like a dummy.
Me. You
So
live and
I
you
will
learn.
note, this is the second time your brother has gone live at the exact same time that we are.
Beat him up.
Gonna have to have a talk with that boy. How are we supposed to support each other?
Beat him up.
When he goes live when we do.
Is not on my desk.
So I am still feeling bleh, both physically and mentally. So just kind of Hopefully you get a little chitty chatty. So just a reminder for week 22. Where the hell did my screen go?
You're still visible to me.
Huh?
So you're still visible on my end.
Yeah. Well, yeah. My entire screen just shut down. All I'm looking at is my desktop at the moment.
Your computer is not your friend today.
No, it's not. And my mouse is freaking out. Yeah, I'm yes. All right. So as a reminder, week 22, our prompts were a border or a frame, something found in a library, a bug or an insect, a piece of newspaper, stitching, either real, drawn, or stamped, and bonus item was paint splatters. And I remember you were like, oh, I'm going to have to come shopping at your house. And then, other things happened. So were you able to find what you needed for this week?
I'm going to make it up as I go. Life kind of happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I know nothing about life happening.
Yeah.
Oh, my things got mixed together. Oh, that's why. That's the next one. This way. Like, what is going on here? What's the dealio? So you will have to update me on life happens because we haven't really been chatting much.
Oh, it's nothing exciting.
And say, don't try to update me here because A, it's YouTube, and B, you're still a robot to me. So I would only hear like every fifth word anyway. So.
Oh, I ain't updating you here anyway. Nobody needs to know my business. Yeah, but no, because I'm doing this. Remember, we talked about this. It's okay. You'll have to show me after. Oh, how funny. We're both inking right now.
Yeah, I didn't bother putting pinning the link at the top of the chat because the person that said they wanted it has sent me a private message and let me know that she is going off YouTube and all other social medias. So
Feel that.
if somebody else comes into chat and says, "Hey, where's the link?" then I'll go and put it in. But otherwise, I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, things are dicey. So I get it.
Nothing wrong with a blackout every now and then. Lost my prompts. It's gonna be a quiet video today.
Try to get all of my stamping done and out of the way first so that way I can put my inks away.
Now, are we doing this one by one, or are we doing both of them and then explaining both of them? Assuming you have any idea what I just said. It's gonna be fun. And we have nobody in the chat, so I can't say hi to anybody. Hopefully some people pop in and say hi.
Yeah, I don't know why you're robotic on my end. It says I have full bars, but
I typed in the chat. I don't know if you can hear me. Kind of given up on you being able to hear me, to be honest.
dropping stuff in my lap.
I'm gonna take that as can't hear me. Your tummy says otherwise. It's kind of hard not to.
I keep eating my meat. It's like outside.
Do what?
Oh, can you actually hear me now?
No.
Eh. Mina is
Pokemon.
You're a Pokemon?
Yeah, that's
She's letting them rip.
And unfortunately, there's nobody in here to confirm whether it's me or you. I mean, I suppose I could open my YouTube on my phone.
I've already got mine open.
Really?
What?
These balls are fast.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
Fight to Go is a program that gets that.
Ads.
Okay. Got my Bluetooth headphones set to my phone. So let me jump into my YouTube.
I have to turn my sound off. Calm down, printer.
All right, talk.
Talk. Words.
Got to do more than just say talk.
No, but you heard me say talk, so. I'm sure that just means that there'll be a little bit of a delay, probably. But
So if I mute the tablet, can you still hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Let me make sure I can.
Or not the tablet, the laptop. So yeah, it's my laptop because listening to you in my headphones, this sound is fine.
Gotta get you monetized so we can get you a new laptop.
But dang, is this delay annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, a new laptop would be fantabulous. I don't know what its malfunction is. I don't know, I said it's showing full bars of connection on the Wi-Fi. So and it keeps, but I keep getting like a, the spinning wheel.
Oh yeah.
It's annoying.
We just need to get you a desktop.
So at least, even though we're on a delay, at least now I can hear you. Get me a desktop? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Where am I going to put a desktop in my craft room?
Oh no. Looks like we're gonna have to find more storage space.
You're funny. But now that I can hear you, any life updates you're cool sharing?
Not not particularly. It's more of a like I'm glad I had a therapy session today.
That there's no life updates or none that you're willing to share online.
I'm waiting for the delay. Not really any I'm willing to share online.
Gotcha.
Not that it's anything super bad. It's just personal. Like nothing bad happened.
We can chat. Yeah, we can chat after.
Okay, but we talked about this, Bugs.
And
You can
obviously
talk
not
to me,
in
but-
backstage because
Yeah. I'm okay with you talking to me, but when somebody else is talking, we need to not talk over them, okay? Okay. That was really obnoxious, Bebs.
let's see if my laptop's still being stupid. Because that delay is going to drive me crazy.
Thank you.
I see your message in private. Which do you prefer?
Oh, I'm fine with either. Individual is fine.
Individual?
Yeah. There it goes.
And nope, the laptop is still being stupid. So I'll have the YouTube be playing in one ear and yeah. Anyway. I'm glad you're still getting a lot out of your therapy though.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do on Tuesdays. I said one of.
Oops.
There it goes.
There. Connect you back to my headphones. Because I guess a delay is better than not being able to hear you at all, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I was gonna say, hey, wait, I'm just getting caught up on the. I was gonna say, hey, therapy is your favorite thing to do on Tuesdays? Well, fine then.
One of.
Oops, I think I need. I don't think I need a glue book. I know I need a glue book. Maybe if my YouTube is caught up to the live stream, maybe I'll be less behind.
It's very possible. I mean, there's still a delay, but wait a minute. There it is.
I was like, wait a minute.
What, Bob?
Camouflage. I need to get out. I need to change. I need to get out. Nobody wants me to be.
Bugsy. Did anyone tell you you look like a princess today?
So because I was kind of in between, we're gonna do one. We're gonna do week 22, go over them, and then go back and do week.
Yeah, explain the one and then do the other one.
Okay. My glue is not wanting to flow.
I'm doing this right now, baby.
Ooh, what'd you do?
Oh, I was talking to Bugs.
You can do both.
I know, but she keeps wanting me to turn around and look at the TV.
I know. I said you can do both.
We talked about it
You do
beforehand.
whatever she's trying to show you.
Bunny.
Oh.
Johnny's pretty funny.
I'm just shaking it around in the trap. I want somebody to say this. Somebody gave me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was growling everybody else.
I should have muted that long before I did. Sorry about that. Where did my paintbrush go? There it is.
On the guy too.
You know.
But look.
Woo.
And like, finish it. Okay, that's all.
I will say it's very strange to hear myself in my head, in my in my ear.
Yeah.
And the fastest.
It's like I say it and then I hear it a second time.
Probably like a lot like the first time I used the paging system at work.
Probably. I imagine it's probably pretty similar. So Crafty You, forgot to clean this out last time Mina was here painting, and these are like hard dried in there, but they're acrylic paints. If I just soak this in hot soapy water, will those soften up so they can come out?
Theoretically. I'm gonna be honest with you, I never clean my paint palettes.
Well, yeah, it's just very thick in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can see the chunks of the old paint.
Yeah.
I mean, and to be honest, I mean, I got them from Wish, I think. So, and I've got several. If it doesn't work, what's the worst? I can just throw it away.
Yep. Oop. I'm out of frame.
What?
Nothing.
Hey.
What? You're
I was
pretty.
gonna say you're in frame for me.
Yeah, I moved it. Hey.
What?
You're beautiful.
What was her response to you telling her she was pretty?
She said thanks.
Put this dress on.
No, you're beautiful all the time.
All the time?
Well, maybe not all the time, but most of the time.
I say, did you say thank you or I know?
No, she said thank you. I told you could read.
I'm just practicing.
You're practicing really good. That's how you learn.
I'm not shooting at the rainbow one.
This little girl's convinced she can't read, and I'm like, I beg to differ. Just because you can't read everything doesn't mean you can't read, babe.
I beg to differ as well.
What does this say?
Crouch.
Crouch.
I mean, kind of like, yeah, to duck down a little bit.
Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Like shoot like a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Squat.
Like shoot.
Yeah, that would have been a good word.
Mom,
Yeah, babe.
do you see that? I'm gonna be the baby wolf. Wait, do you want to see something like the trap? Let me just find the trap for a second. Okay?
I'm gonna mute for a sec.
You see
Okay.
it. You see it. Okay?
I'm waiting.
Okay.
Can't you run?
Of course. Run. Oh, here's one. Can somebody just help me get unstuck?
Oh, you're blow drying. Heat drying, whatever you want to call it.
Somebody save me. Mama, spin.
Just be careful with the controller, okay?
I'm making a sound.
Blah, 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 blah,
No.
blah,
No.
blah, blah, blah.
Why he saved me? He's such a nice guy. Yup. I went in first. Get out of here.
And yes, that would have gone a little bit quicker had the dryer actually been plugged in like I thought it was.
Yeah, that does tend to help.
I don't like these kind of.
Electrical things, you know, they kind of require electricity.
Oh, yeah.
And as I was doing that, I realized I covered up one of my bugs.
Mom,
Oops.
brownie in the cheddar.
That's all right. I stamped extra. So just gonna fussy cut out another one.
Brown.
Oh, I guess I could have done that. Hold up.
So I will be working on oh, done what? Hey Mona, how are you?
Hey Mom, how are you?
Just coming in. Got a bit of a delay going on. For whatever reason, my computer is not wanting to
Please.
my computer is not wanting to computer today.
I want to go crazy.
So I have headphones in so that I can actually hear.
It's not here right now.
Otherwise, my daughter is just a robot for me, even though she sounds fine on.
Please.
On the tubes for everybody else. Got distracted mid thought there. I forget, what were we just talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
No, it's just scary. When it's like very rainy, like way, but this way is the door.
Awesome. That's helpful.
Paint splatters.
How you doing on week 22?
Done. I just had a last minute thought. But I'm done.
Well, do your last minute thought.
Oh, I already did. We're done. We're good.
Okay, give me just a sec.
Just occurred to me that I'm using oxide inks, which are reactive to water, which could make a good paint substitute, considering I don't have paint.
Ooh. Yeah, I thought about doing inks and just water, ink and water, because it would
Mhm.
dry faster. But
Oh, gotta get the Carl shot. Hold on.
sorry, I'm participating in a challenge on my game, so I was like, oh, I had something that was on. It's like timed, so I was running out of time on one of them. All right, so week 22. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Try the laptop again.
Good luck.
You are for it.
Bugsy.
Nope. How annoying. Yeah, I don't know. It's frustrating, but I can't do the delay thing in my head anymore. It's driving me crazy. All right, so week 22, a border or a frame?
I created mine. I have this stamp that I love that I stamped around the edge. Beep, 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 beep.
A stamp that you love, created your own border?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm here.
Yeah.
So my border, I have a whole stack over there, back there behind me on my shelves, of borders that I've punched out of cardstock using my paper punches. So that's where that. So that's my little border. And I could have gone facing out, but then, I'd have to worry about him getting caught on stuff all the time. So I did it all facing inward. Something found in a library.
I have a rug. Because one of my favorite memories.
A rug.
A rug. Because I remember when we'd go to the library for meetings or just work, school, whatever it was, I would always sit on the little kitty rugs. And I loved them.
Oh, that's cool, though.
They definitely did not look like that, but.
So I stamped a little, old school before computers. You had the little card.
Mm-hmm.
They would date the stamp that your thing was due. I have a rubber stamp that's library. So I went ahead and stamped that on a piece of manila because, that's, you either had the manila colored ones or they would do it on white. Did they even still have these when you were in school? Or had they already gone computerized?
No, we had them at least like for a couple of years that I can remember.
Yeah, I don't know that anybody uses those anymore. But yeah, the cool stamp. But I didn't want to use white because then it would be white on white. So I used the manila color. A bug or an insect?
Flutterbies.
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 Flutterby.
Yeah.
I used bees because I've been using butterflies in a lot of my stuff lately. And I'm working on a butterfly journal, so I'm but I have a bee there. I have a bee here. There's a bee under here. I covered it up on it without even thinking when I glued my prompts down. And then I have another one down here at the bottom.
Bees.
Bees. A piece of newspaper.
Mine's my backgrounds today. Boop, boop. Pretty simple.
Yes. Oh, Mona. I didn't even think of that. Did you have any difficulty finding a newspaper?
No, not thanks to Google.
Oh. So I actually have one of the auctions that I bought a long time ago has a big, it's probably a 3-inch thick stack of Tri-City Heralds. This one's dated January 23rd, 1991.
Nice.
It's like vintage. Vintage newspaper. But yeah, Israeli troops lift an elderly Israeli out of the rubble at his Tel Aviv home Tuesday after Iraqi Scud missile hit the city. This was during the, Iraqi war. Iraq war, test of the U.S. strategy. Iraq blows up oil wells in Kuwait. Isn't that crazy?
It was very crazy.
I got a bunch of newspapers from 91. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to go through them and find some really cool articles. But I cut this cute little image out of the newspaper. It's an ad for Tri-City Court Club to exercise, exercising, which is funny because it's 4 people sitting on a bench and it's an advertisement for exercising is for everybody, and it's 4 people sitting on a bench. So that was kind of the funny of that.
Ironic, yeah.
Yeah, Mona, me too. Um, I've also been working on where's my stack? This is what I started to say earlier is I'm going to be making a bunch of like faux ID cards. Oh my gosh, I have a stack. Oh, they're under my prompts, under my stuff for next week. So I have an old yearbook from 1970, a local yearbook. So I've gone through and found like all the pictures, and there's a good inch and a half stack of them. Well, Tim Holtz is one of the big creators in the junk journaling world. He actually is, I don't know if he's the owner or he's in a partnership with Ranger Inks. You know, that's his signature right there, Tim Holtz. He does these like strips, and it's people's faces. And so I thought, well, I've got this yearbook and I've got a good, it's at least an inch thick of paper. That's all these little pictures. So I cut a punch down into, 5-person strips to put in my Etsy shop. Hey, Ed, how are you? And then I'm going to cut individual ones out and put them on and make little fake ID cards and put those in my Etsy shop. I don't use those kind of things because I don't use people in my journals. But I figure I've got the supplies, right? I got the stamps. I got the card stock. I've got the pictures. I might as well make a bunch of the little faux ID cards, put them in my Etsy shop. If they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah.
And I'm also thinking, because I have so many different types of books, different print, different types of paper, different languages. I'm thinking about doing like paper packs to sell on my Etsy as well.
Do we?
But I don't know what to call them, number one. I want a cute, fun, catchy name, like Pam calls hers Fundles. I don't want to just call it a paper pack.
Piece packs.
But I would put, some of these in those paper packs. So think about that, if you will. And those of you that are listening and are on replay crew, if you can think of a cute, catchy name for a pack of papers, a bundle of papers, what would you call it?
My vote's on piece packs. Said my vote's on piece packs.
I'm like looking around going, where did that stack? See, I am like losing my ever-loving mind. I don't know where my stack of photos are. But yeah, look at this. This is a 1970s yearbook. Look how thick this thing is. 2 inches thick.
This guy I'm following, he just gave me a pet, and I'm on his wolf now.
All right, Ed. Thanks for stopping in. But yeah, it's 2 inches thick. A yearbook. But, it's got some really cool stuff in it. So it's like if I ever decide to do like a theater one, there's all kinds of pictures. A sports one, there's football, basketball, cross country. So there's a whole section of sporty stuff. Homecoming, social club, politics, sorority, and, sorority life. So lots of images in here I can use to do different types of journals, but you can see, this is one stack of the papers that I pulled out that are currently lost somewhere in my craft room. How do you lose an entire stack of papers? Seriously. And they're big. I mean, it's not like they're, I mean, look at this side. There's about near, you know, it's not like it's this size paper. They're big. How do I lose an entire stack? Anyway, I'm not going to worry about finding those. So stitching, real, drawn, or stamped?
Mine are drawn on. I have stitches here, but you can't really see them. And I just kind of randomly go down the page. There's some here, and then there's some over here that you can't really see too.
And mine are stamped. So they are sewn my border onto my page. So they've run down here. But yeah, I have this stamp set. It's one of my favorites. As you can see, none of them have not been used. Whereas, like you go to this one, you can see these are still clear because I haven't used those ones. Whereas these are all colored because they've all been used. Oh my gosh, my brain is reeling right now that I can't find those.
So much for not worrying about them, huh?
So much for what?
Not worrying about them.
I know. It's the ADD thing. I know, Mona. Isn't that cool? That I got that in an auction. I buy a lot of stuff from a local auction house. But yeah, that was in one of the boxes, and it's actually been in the back of my truck. I was gonna just take it and donate it to the shelter, and then I was watching Gail Augustinelli doing a video making ID cards, and she'd run out of her little Tim Holtz people, and somebody had suggested using an old yearbook, and I was like, oh, I have one of those. I wish the pictures were a little bigger, but apparently Chinook High School had a huge population of people. And I don't know if they like broke it down because it's like there's like seniors, and then it's like there's a section that says women of power, and it's nothing but women's pictures. And then there's sororities, and there's more pictures. So I don't know if it's like one person's picture is in more than one place, or if the school really was just that big.
Can't relate.
But then again, they had a 2-inch bloody yearbook, so
They just had a lot of pride in their students. Wanted to show them off.
Mom.
What?
Mom.
I didn't. I said show them off.
I thought you said mom.
Well, that's not what I said.
sorry, I got my tape stuck to something. That worked fantastically, man. So I was trying to bring this over to the desk. I could show you what I got. And it decided it all wanted to be on the ground. So before we go on to the next, to week 23, I'll show you what I picked out from the round robin craft box. Some of this in here is for you.
Okay.
So I've got a couple washies.
Hell yeah.
There's that one. I know. Can you believe it? I kept out washi tape. Me. And then this one. I think I only kept 2. There was like, she had like a bag of 10 in there. But a lot of them were girly, frilly, flowery, and I'm like, I cut out a big section of this because I thought it was cool. I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet.
Oh, that is cool looking though.
But it isn't neat. And I Googled, I found some of this on Temu. So, but there was probably 4 times this in the box. It was in a big gallon Ziploc bag. So I pulled it out, just cut along one fold line and kept a section for myself, put the rest back in the box. Climate catastrophe pack, Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to keep that.
Yep, that's why I'm like, oh, those will go in our box. Got this rainbow ribbon.
That's cute.
These moons for you.
Moons.
Moons. Sorry, Earth. They're all Earth, not moons. And
These all over my room, please.
these are for you as well.
Oh,
So they're like 3 inches thick, double-sided. We got like planets on one of them. Stars and moons. And there's 12 by 12s at the bottom of starry field stuff.
Nice.
3 of these. The other 2 are somewhere. So they're vellum. And there's metal frames around them. I just thought they were cool. Not sure what I'm going to use them for yet. A little fuzzy fabric. But it's wired.
Oh, like a ribbon.
Yes. But it's fuzzy like a bunny. Again, don't know what I'm going to use it for. She probably had 5 feet of it in there. And I cut this much off of it for myself, put the rest back in the box for the next people in line. I was saying in my drive-in chat that it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I don't know if I like being at the beginning or at the end better. Because I was the first person to get the box this time. And I'm like, well, and I'm saying if I wasn't picking for you as well as for myself, I don't know that I could have gotten enough out of it to be able to put a whole lot back in.
Yeah.
Being first, but I'm like, I didn't like being last either, because then I get all like FOMO, what was in there that I would have liked that I didn't get the opportunity to even see.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I was kind of drawn to this fabric. It's very shiny. It almost looks plastic, but it's not. It is actually fabric, but it's got a weird, shiny, plasticky look to it. But I don't know. It's ugly, but for whatever reason, I was drawn to it at the same time. So, kept that. I did keep these because I'm going to be doing a medieval journal at some point. So I kept this. This is like couch material. Feels like, or like those old, like super heavy duty, like ancient curtains. Really thick fabric. And then this is like stamped. I don't know. I forget what this is called.
Paisley? No, that's not Paisley.
The print is like a Florentine or a flourish, but no, I meant as far as like the fat burlap.
Oh, gotcha.
That was the word I was looking for. It's like, so it's like stamped burlap. So that was really cool. It's got stickers.
Oh, Alice in Wonderland stickers.
Will I be doing an Alice in Wonderland journal? You bet. I'll probably do it like little golden book style, in that, you know, I'll pull the pages out and then put other colored pages in between them, so you still have the story intact, but rather than it being this tiny little thin book, it'll be, you know, an inch or so thick.
Mm-hmm.
So you can journal throughout it. Got this little bag of metal stuff. Chains and buttons and frames and all kinds of stuff. Got these really cool pictures. And then these ones, which I really like too.
I do like those.
They're white on the back, nothing major. I grabbed this for Emma since she's doing her dog journal for fair. If she ever gets it finished. But yeah, there were cat ones in there too, but I was like, nobody's really doing kitty journal. There's the other two of those. I grabbed these two die sets. There was like 5 in the box. The other the ones I put back, I already had. So, oh, and there's another washi. I guess I kept 3 washies. And then this die set I kept. I kept these. And this may just go up somewhere in my craft room.
That's cute.
I may, like, you know, boop, boop, and do some embossing powder on it, make it all shimmery and shiny, like as if I'm girly. And then 12 by 12 space paper. For you. So yeah, I pulled out the 12 by 12. She put in there, and then I replaced it with a bunch of other 12 by 12 paper that has been in my stash forever, and I never ever use. Like all the baby, I put a bunch of the like the nursery baby ones in there, and I don't know, some of the weird pattern, like flower patterny ones, and I said ones that have been in my stack forever, and I'm like, yeah, I'm never gonna use those. Let's be real. Okay, let's see if I can do this without dumping them again. Oh, and I got this stamp / die set.
That's cute. A little unicorn.
So yeah, it's a 2-in-1. So you got the stamp. It's like my bunny ones. So you do the die cut and then you stamp. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought the girls would have some fun with that, and or the girls in the club. Oof. Okay, I can't get him back in the box.
Eat them.
All right, so just a little sidetrack. The box has been sent off. That was one of my where I went driving to yesterday. Was driving to the post office. I'm gonna mute for just a sec. Sorry about that. Driving to the post office, and I mailed off the round robin box. I mailed off all of my spare square diamond, my drills, plus all the ones I got from you. So all the square ones I sent to the administrator of the Got Diamonds Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
So she can distribute them among the group. And then I also put it out in one of my junk journaling groups. If anybody wanted to pay the cost of a flat rate shipping box, which is $18.40, I would fill it as full as I could with pieces of fabric. So I had one person that was like, I will take you up on that. So that went out yesterday as well.
That's exciting.
So trying to like condense. I have way more stuff than I will ever use in here. So again, I figure if I can disperse some of that, and I can, like I said, get the paper packs put together, maybe even do some fabric packs and put those on my Etsy as well. You know, cut a bunch of fabric down to the size of a 6x9 journal, which, because that's pretty standard. Most people do a 6x9. You know, so cut pieces of fabric down to be like 15 by 11. You know, and that gives a
workable size.
A 1 inch, you know, 6-inch cover, 1 inch spine, and then a 1 inch over, you know, or maybe I'll do like 17 by 11. And that way that they can go have enough to do a bigger spine if they wanted to, you know, and just package a bunch of pieces of fabric together and sell them as bundles. But again, I need to figure out a name. Figure out what to call my stuff. I still don't know what to call my little people sample card thing. All right, are we ready for week 23?
Yep.
All right. We have a key, a building, white space, something magical, an office supply. Your bonus item is tissue paper. Oh, did we even finish this one? We forgot paint splatters, didn't we? I know we did paint splatters.
I don't remember, but my paint splatters are obvious.
Yeah, because we talked about you using your oxide inks.
Yeah,
because you didn't have paint. I just used black and white acrylic paint, watered it down so that it could. So I used my little fanny paintbrush here. You dip it in, and then and it creates splatters. Almost dropped my phone. Oh, it's me. Mira is live. It's another lady that has a fantastic voice. I think she's in the Philippines. Okay. White space. Are you struggling with the thought of having white space as much as I am?
Oh, no. Not at all. You know me. You should have known exactly where my brain went.
Uh-huh. Same place mine went. White space. No. There's white space. You need to fill it.
Oh, no. I had no problem finding anything.
Well, no, it's about not filling it.
Is it though?
Okay, maybe that's just my interpretation of white space.
You'll see here in a second.
You see me a second.
What?
Would you look at that white space?
What did Miss Mina just come in and say?
You'll see me in a second.
Yes, we'll see her in just a second. I feel like people are messing with my channel because, you know, I haven't been able to do a mail unboxing in months because A, they raised their prices, and B, they haven't been doing the Temu only box. So I'm like, you know, I haven't been buying from them. There hasn't been, I mean, the auction house that I buy from has been auction after auction after auction of like tools and, you know, yard equipment. And I'm like, okay, where's the fun stuff?
I will say though that the mystery boxes, because they're raising their prices and whatnot, are becoming more available.
They're becoming what?
More available.
Yeah, because less people are buying them.
I might have ordered two.
You bought one and didn't say anything?
Yeah,
Well,
I bought two of them technically. They look the same. They were the same price for me though. I mean, respectively, of course. I kind of just, because it's not the day, it's not launch day, so I kind of had to choose from what they had. But
the last time I got a bundle box, it was $99, and now they're $109.
I got a 74 and a 104.
Yeah, I emailed them and I'm like, where's your Temu only boxes? Why aren't you guys doing those anymore? Because that's been like, you know, 2 months almost.
Maybe people are just so happy with Temu, they're not returning their stuff.
That's not likely.
Why? They have perfect quality. There's never anything wrong with their stuff.
Okay. I do have a Temu order coming. Speaking of, I ordered more stamps.
Bruh.
Well, to be fair, I can't really do the ID cards completely with the stamps that I have. So I ordered some that are more tailored toward ID cards.
Yeah.
I mean, the ones I have are more like specimen ID cards versus human ID cards.
Cool.
So yeah, I got one that's ordered one that says like
Dang, is that really everything I set aside for this one?
Do what?
No, it's not. I said, is that really everything I set aside for this one? No, it is not.
Oh. Yeah, I've got one that's got like a barcode. It says identification on it. It's got signatures. But yeah. And I ordered one of those chainmail scrubby that your brother was supposed to be making for me, and he forgot until he got halfway here. So I went ahead and just ordered one of those from Temu. Tickets, more metal, new metal drain plugs, since the mouse decided to eat the silicone one. Stupid mouse. And I saw Gail use these in one of her journals her grungy journal she just finished. They're called Chicago screws.
Chicago.
Tim Holtz has some, and he calls them hitch pins. But basically, you put a hole, and then the screw goes in. So it's like on for belts. You put the belt hole over this little pin, and it helps keep your belt closed. And then she puts a hole on the other side and just uses a hair tie and boop, and pops it over the little pin. I thought, oh, those are really cute. Another way to do closures on a journal. And of course, once I figured out what they were called, it was easy to find them on Temu, but they're definitely not called hitch pins on Temu.
Yeah, if you want to get technical about the mystery boxes, part of the reason that I bought 2 of them is because somebody took the time off of work and got tickets to a certain paranormal circus coming to Kennewick.
Sweet!
So when he looked at me and said, hey, you should give me one of those mystery boxes, I went, hell yeah. That is an even trade, my dude.
My dude. That's awesome, though.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm like, I didn't get to go last year, and he was like, all right, bet.
I know. I was gonna share it on my Facebook for people in my life that I know enjoy that kind of thing or would enjoy it, but life.
Yeah.
Time got away, and I'm like, oh, and it's like right around the corner.
14th and 15th, 16th and 17th. I don't know. I'd have to look it up again, but I'm excited.
Well, that kind of answers my question as to whether or not you like the Cirque du Soleil type stuff.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay. So I will double check with Christina as to whether or not she wants to do Mystere again, or if she wants to check out a different one, since since we've already seen the Mystere show. Not that it's not worth seeing again and again and again and again and again, because it was an awesome show. But in Vegas, they've got like probably 6 to 10 different venues that are all like Cirque du Soleil type stuff. When we were there was a Beatles themed one. There was a Michael Jackson themed one. The one we went to is Mystere, and it's all about like imaginatory, make believe creatures.
Yeah.
But oh my god, it was so cool to watch.
I have had an interest in that kind of stuff since since Reno, because they're the Circus show that I was way too young to enjoy, but also remember. I've pretty much been on a mission ever since. That's why I wanted to go back to Reno, so that I could actually see the Circus show. But I think it's cool.
Yes. Steven was in absolute awe of that as well.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't remember me being mad crazy jealous of them for getting to go last year. Take me with you.
I do remember, yeah, when they went to the paranormal one when it was up in their part of the world, which it probably is again, to be honest.
I just noticed I put yesterday's date or today's date on last week's. I'm not fixing it.
You know, because it is a traveling show, so
yeah.
I'm sure that if they have the fundage, they're probably at least almost said Mina. Amy. For sure. They went to that burlesque thing last year too.
Yep, that's the paranormal circus.
Oh, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even see my face.
But yeah, there is a weird attraction. Sounds like it's weirdly appropriate considering or weird and obscure, which is no surprise to anybody who knows me. But even like I have there's a there's a TV show that we watch, and there's a character and he's a circus clown. He's basically retired. Well, he's not retired. He's a circus clown, and I've been nicknamed that circus clown because apparently we give off the same energy. Not an insult. I take it as a compliment. He's my favorite character.
Minnie. Well, Minnie.
That is your nickname. You're right.
It's like Minnie Moose.
Mm-hmm.
Minnie Moose.
Minnie Moose.
Don't call my nickname.
Why not?
I need to call it.
You want to come say hi?
You come say hi.
You come say hi.
Hi.
Yep. They don't come off, babe. They're glued on.
I'll take this key.
Don't pull on. There's nothing on that side.
No, then.
Mm-mm. I'm turning slowly because I don't want you to hit your knees or anything. There you go.
I still think you should figure out how to get her in doing this.
I would love to.
You know, whether it's just, you know, having her draw out what she thinks it means. You know, since she doesn't, you know, doesn't have the craft supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Cock-a-coolay. Mom,
Mm.
your turn. Cock-a-coolay.
Thanks.
Cock-a-coolay. Cock-a-coolay.
Although Kool-Aid is pretty cock-up.
Cock-a-coolay.
No, that's not what she's saying. It just sounded like it.
Cock-a-coolay.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You're exactly the cutest thing on the planet.
You are. And you're the best mom in the world.
Oh, you're the best Mina in the world.
You're the best mom.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's mom all the time.
that was sweet.
I know.
But
Nothing. You're just being really cute and really sweet. What do you want?
it's not great.
Yeah, it's loading, baby.
Why am I gray?
Because it's loading. We're sharing the internet right now, Chica.
You're cheetah.
Chica doodle butt.
And kaboom!
Chickadee.
You're a chickadee. Why am my car so slow?
I don't know. You don't got that turbo engine.
Mom, see what she said? Mom, I wish I would have this car when I'm a grown up.
I would pay money to see you drive that thing down the road.
And on the playground.
She's basically in a fluorescent pink Cinderella carriage driving around a playground.
But I like to.
They should be able to charge people for rides.
Ouch.
Mommy, I'm holding a balloon.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's hanging out my window. Look,
I see.
can you see right here?
Yes, I can see. I'm looking right at it.
It's broken. That's a firework. Firework.
What are you looking at?
She's holding a balloon out her window.
Come on, look.
She's playing a game. I don't know if we've caught on to this yet.
Baby playtime. Ooh, Gaga. I said, ooh, Gaga.
Believe me, kiddo. I heard you.
Me all the time. No, I don't even believe something that you say.
What?
I don't believe something that you say something.
That makes no sense, babes, but okay.
I'm like, what?
No.
Whatever floats your goat, baby girl.
Last minute change plans.
Mom, look. I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the prettiest. If you're the prettiest, then you go in.
Oh, that sounds like a really crappy place to be then.
Do you hear the song?
Okay, do I have
Yep.
everything?
I can hear the song. I keep crashing.
Oh, I do not have everything.
Aww. Look at it. Fine, I'll choose. Why won't let me in? Oh, because I keep crashing all over and over and over and over and over. Again. You over and over and over, cover.
Pretty much.
And over, cover, down, over.
That's all I heard.
That's pretty much all she's saying. Point proven. You crazy, girl.
You're crazy. You're always crazy.
Man.
Doi, she lives with you. I put my glue away too early.
looks like up to me. This looks like down to me.
Jared's texting me and he's like, are you and this person up to something? I was like, she keeps telling all of the coworkers, oh, I gotta talk to Sam. I gotta talk to Sam. And it was like, nothing that I'm aware of. Apparently she does have to talk to me to fill me in.
Take care of me. Mom, I'm not loving it.
I've already explained that, Bubs.
Footprint. Yay. I'm looking for footprint.
Apparently I'm part of a conspiracy I didn't know I was a part of.
Oh, what else is new, girl?
There. I was in a lot of the controversies and conspiracies that I didn't even exist at the time that they were happening when I was over in the other department. So at least I'm existing in this one.
Yeah.
Apple.
Or you have to bring her up to speed.
No.
I found out though she's moving at the end of the month and she's having a lot of yard sales, and I was like, why was I not texted the address, Missy?
Who is?
One of my coworkers.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I keep farting.
I know. Starting to think there's an earthquake in my room there, kiddo.
Reminds me of doing the live when Emma was here. That was like perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm pretty boring, but I'm done.
But mine's not that exciting either, don't worry.
I'm struggling with the white space.
This is too blank for me.
I want to fill it.
Mina.
So we need to get finished so that I can stop looking at it and like want to put something in it.
All right. But
we get my 22 and my 23 out here. Oops. All right. So a key.
I have a giant vintage key.
You do have a giant vintage key. I have multiples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have keys versus a key.
Breaking the rules.
Of course. Hello. A building.
I have this one over here because I thought it was pretty. But I also, this one's really hard to see. Let me see if I can. When I have a little fairy building over here, you should recognize that ephemera pack.
Oh, that's cute.
This also double. It's a double. Because why wouldn't it be?
So I have this little open air. Looks like an open air market of some sort.
Love it.
It was in a Norman Rockwell book, I think.
I can see
this. It was in my envelope with my Norman Rockwell things. But I suppose it doesn't have, maybe it's not. But white space.
So I have two different meanings here. I left a lot of white space, but also I have a literal space that is white. Well, technically it's blue, pink, and white, but white space. Get it? White.
Yeah.
Boom. That's it.
Something magical.
So sometimes we think alike because I have a little fairy, and she's dipping her feet in coffee. Don't question it. But the little fairy house is something magical, and I also have a big old wizard over here.
And that's why I have more than one key. Because my fairy, who's a magical creature, is creating magic by dropping keys onto the building. You fill out your little lines from key to key to key to key to key to key. Boop. Sometimes buying a house is magical.
Yeah, tell me about it.
An office supply.
Coffee.
Coffee.
I'm not walking into a single office building without the largest cup of coffee known to man.
So I have bubble wrap. I used it to make a tab.
Please.
But I also used it to do some mark making on my paper down here.
Almost.
I also I had this out. Little toilet paper rolls. Which was multi-purpose. It was like I first took it out as tissue paper, and then it was like, oh, but it could also be an office supply. And then I ended up not using it at all because I couldn't figure out how to make it. Jiminy Christmas.
I know. What is disconnecting from your computer? Mina, please stop.
Stop it.
Oh, your computer is having an attitude.
No, that was somebody just dropped like 30 pictures into a group chat.
Ah.
So every time the picture dropped, I get a notification.
I would just sign out of Facebook when you do your lives. I don't know. Says the person signed into Facebook currently.
I don't know why this person just like, I mean, literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 pictures of dresses.
13.
And then the leader of the group was like, question mark, are you going out? What's going on?
Oops, wrong chat.
Yeah, it's like, and it's the round robin group chat.
Ah.
For the craft box. So it's like, I don't want to close it yet until the box ends up, back to its originator.
Also, Facebook Messenger, you just select more than one at once and it sends them all at once. Like in a little collage. At least it did for me when I sent them to you.
Yeah, I don't know. Not everybody's super savvy. So sorry. I was trying to send to a friend whose daughter is stepping up to middle school. I apologize. So where did you? Oh, and then tissue paper.
I have little. I don't know what you call it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. It's not tissue paper. It's literal tissue because I don't have tissue paper. But I made like little steam clouds or clouds.
Girl, I was gonna use this as tissue paper and just being funny. So
you should have.
And I couldn't figure out how to make it fit on here. How to make it work. So I actually used a piece of the office bed tissue paper roll that I have that I used when I splatter painted.
Yeah.
I just tore some off and I did a gluey ruffle down the edge. Ran my ink dauber over it to kind of ink it up a little bit, ink mark over it.
We do think the same. You can see that
paper. Yes.
I have blue ink on mine.
And where is your prompt being housed?
Oh. Ooh. In this nifty little pocket.
Huh. Mine's going right here behind the house. On the corner of the house.
Ding.
I'm gonna go right there. Wait.
Ding, ding, we're going down. Yeah.
So I don't know how I'm going to fit all of these pictures on the thumbnail. So I think I'm going to leave the pictures off this week
That's fine, mommy.
because I can't fit 4 pictures on the thumbnail. Well, I could. You just wouldn't be able to see them. You wouldn't be able to know what they are.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as it is, you can barely tell what they are. But I will change the title to include the hashtags.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Felt like an idiot discovering that. I was like, wow.
I gotta get the, Oh, so he got an upgrade. Last time we saw Carl, he just had a crown. And now he has a little king cape.
Oh, his cat.
He's a fancy boy.
His buttons. Just still think he's weird.
Yeah. Most people do. That's what I wanted. He is weird. That's the point.
Yeah. All right. Since we don't have anybody hanging out and chat with us, there's not really any point to stay online and continue this conversation. So I'm going to go ahead and end it. And then I'm going to go potty. And then I will call you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Toodle. Tuesday toodles.
Oops. Can't do anything if my mouse is off.